What's up, pirates? Welcome back to Swift TCG. Today we have Luffy, the red leader. In my opinion, I think he's the better leader than Zoro. A lot of people would say otherwise, but I love his mid game here and just how he could extend your plays and stretch out that Dawn. No pun intended. All right, so we're going to start off with the one cost here. We have 4 Nami, the Navigator of the Sea. You can't play any less than 4. She searches for any Straw Hat Crew card. Broken card. Great card. Next, we have 4 Chump Blocker Chopper. He is a 1 cost blocker. That's all I gotta say about him. And it's cute. Gotta love a chopper. Next, we have the 4 Otama. This is a staple in a lot of red decks. On play, negative 2,000 on one of your opponent's characters. It's a 2K counter. Solid, flexible card. Last but not least, on 2 drops, we have 2 more Namis. These are the starter deck Namis. They have the same effect as Luffy, where once per turn, give 1 rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. So really stretches out the Dawn. Next, we have 2 drop Sanji. Really great card when they're life starving you. You get to just grab a life, put 2 rested Dawn, extend your plays even further. Becomes a 2 drop 7K out of nowhere. And it's a 2K counter. Gotta love that. Last but not least, second but not least, we have Brook. Brook on play puts 2 rested Dawn onto one of your character's leader. So you play him for free, essentially. Put the 2 rested Dawn onto one of your dudes and swing out 2K counter. Usually you won't drop him. Usually it's a 2K, but he's pretty flexible in those spots. And then last but not least, there we go, Usopp. Usopp is another 2K counter, but he is a really good tech into blue matchups, Blurple, Crocodile running around any deck that plays a lot of events. Dawn 1, your turn, once per turn, draw a card when your opponent activates an event. If they're going to plus, you're going to plus. Really cool card. All right, off to the 3 drops. We have 4 Nico Robin. Dawn 1, when attacking, pop a 3K. You combo it with Otama and another card in here that you'll see soon. 1K counter, Straw Hat Crew, searchable by Nami. One of the best red cards in the game right now. Next, Zoro. If you're playing a Luffy deck, I don't think you could play less than 4 Zoro. The Zoro's sick. 3 cost, 5K. He has Rush. Solid card. Next, 4 drops. Big Otama. Nah, it's just promo law here. On play, negative 2K on one of your opponent's characters. We respect Kid. That's what I want to have enough counters to Kid. 8 drop, power him down a 6K, try to swing into bait some cards out of your opponent, and then just jet pistol away. It's a 1K counter, 4 drop. You use Luffy's effect to put a Dawn anywhere. It becomes 3 drop almost, essentially. Really cool card, 5K. It's just a pretty big body. Next, bread and butter. This is your win condition a lot of the time. Really good into green, really good into purple. It's Rush, Dawn 2, becomes unblockable. Insane card. One of the, I would say this is probably, him and Nico are probably some of the best reds, obviously. All right, so this is where it gets a little flexible. We have 2 promo Luffys here. Dawn 2, he gains Rush. So on your 3rd turn, if you open a starter deck Nami, you could use pay all 6, drop him, use starter Luffy effect, and then use Nami effect. And all of a sudden it's a 9K with Rush on turn 3. I like it because It's really good in Takedo, like really good. You want to put him on a clock, and this definitely helps you a lot. It's a 7k too, so he's pretty easy to defend, and your opponent has to put a lot into their turn to get rid of him. Next, we got Shanks here. Shanks is a monster, 9-drop, 10k. The bigger the dude, the harder he is to get rid of. He has rush when attacking. Your opponent can't activate blocker with characters with 2,000 or less. Yeah, 2,000 or less power. So if they have like a Sachi out or something like that, you could actually Otama the Sachi and swing, and then haha, it gets around Sachi. It's kind of funny. Pretty good. All right, that's it for the characters. Off to the events. We play 8 events here. I'm sure you know what 4 of them are. Jet Pistol. My Digimon players, it's just Gaia Force. A little more balanced. Main KO one of your opponent's characters with 6,000 power or less. Combo with Otama, with Law. I know that's a lot, but you get a big body with Law. Great card. Always have it in life. Somehow, some way. I swear I don't stack. Next, we have an alternate win condition to make anything unblockable. Diablo Jambe. Great card. Another game ender. A lot of time, my opponent's like, oh, you got Diablo. Oh, you got Luffy. Maybe. I have both, bro. Don't worry about it. And to round it off, 2 Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk. This card is crack, dude. At first, I didn't really like it, but it's a 2-cost counter plus 4. Then you get to pop a 4k. Solid card. Gets rid of a blocker. Gets rid of Rizos, Bonnies, anything 4k or less. Punishes people for sure. The trigger is what I really enjoy, because like I said, we're gonna respect kid. So a lot of times I'll see kid swing for life. This is my last life. They'll load up the kid leader, swing 12,000, hit this. Yikes! You played in a Red Hawk. I've seen it happen before. Don't do it to yourself, kids. Don't do it to yourself. All right. So that wraps up the Luffy deck. Like I said, I think it has the more gas in the tank than Zoro, and plus it's Luffy. I love Luffy. This guy's so sick. So tell me what you think in the comments below about this profile here. What would you change? Tell me some text. I love ideas and yeah, testing, you know. So definitely check out some other deck profiles coming in the future. We're going to be doing some gameplay, streaming on Twitch eventually. We're getting there. Well, until then, Pirates, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Swift TCG out.